So, coconut, cherry, raisin, pecan, blueberry, pumpkin, key lime, apple, or mints?
I don't care, whatever she brings me.
What do you mean, whatever she brings me? You have a say. You can decide for yourself.
Oh, they all sound good.
Did you ever hear of free will?
What is this, the 18th Amendment? The right to bear pies?
Frank!
Well, half an hour late for Chet. That's right on time.
You always sit on my side.
He's bigger. You gonna finish these?
So what's the big emergency?
I can only tell you guys this because we're best friends, right?
Oh, yeah, right, sure, Chet.
So, what is it?
I think I'm going crazy.
Come on.
Well, how do I know? People go crazy all the time. Why not, Chet?
What's going on?
I'm Kirk.
What?
Kirk.
Kirk.
Did he just say Kirk?
Captain Kirk, that would make him nuts, wouldn't it?
Cursed. I'm cursed.
Look, you're not even a lawyer yet. It's at least 4 years till people start to curse you.
Yeah? So what do you think of that?
Please, I'm ordering pie.
Ah, you should get that checked out.
That's just the beginning. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm starting to mess up in school. My hair has become virtually unmanageable.
Who would curse you?
I went to go see the psychic. She put a curse on me. You have to make her lift the curse.
And why would you go see a psychic? You don't even believe in that stuff.
I just went, that's all. The point is... Do you have club soda? Club soda usually works.
Is there a statute of limitations on friends?
He's a mess.
All right, when can you go see the psychic?
Are you serious? This is all in his head.
Well, I know it and you know it, but Chet doesn't. Just check her out and see what she's up to.
Why do I always get the good jobs?
All right, would you rather take care of him?
I predict I'll be saying bye. Bye.
I validate parking, and if you pay with your credit card, you earn valuable bonus points. But I do not put curses on people, Mr. Hardy.
Well, my friend Chet thinks she did.
21, law student, compulsive overeater, borderline hysteric.
Yeah, Chet Morton.
Allow me to explain something to you. The narrow spectrum of light, which is visible to us, comprises of only a tiny percentage of the energy bands that crisscross the Earth. Some people, like myself, are attuned to those different energies. Yet I make no claims and I make no promises.
Well, Chet thinks you do.
Your friend, Mr. Chet Morton, came to me under false pretenses, filled with hostility and duplicity. I don't know why. I simply read his aura. If that upset him, I suggest he look within himself for the answers.
So I can tell Chet you didn't put a curse on him.
You can tell Chet whatever you like. I don't think it's going to make a difference, do you? Oh, now, good day, Mr. Hardy. Parsons.
My wife's spirit came to me again last night, Kara. It was so beautiful.
Wonderful. I want to hear all about it. Come on in. Good day, Mr. Hardy. Business. Maxine, the phone company's going for another rate increase, 300 words. Dennis, a tie-in with interactive TV. Frank. Who's he?
Oh, this is my friend, Chet Morton. Chet, Kate Cragen.
What's he doing here?
Just giving him a behind-the-scenes look at how he put the paper out. You know.
Putting out a newspaper? It's not exactly a spectator sport. Okay, everyone, we know what we have to do, so let's do it.
She's your boss?
Yeah.
Wow. She likes you.
Get out of here.
Can someone put toner in the copier?
I know how.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hey.
where's Chet?
He's around. Did you see the psychic?
Yeah.
And?
She's very, very high-end, very corporate. I don't think she's in the cursing business.
What'd she say about Chet?
She says Chet is screwed up.
Oh, there's a flash.
Oh, that old guy, Parsons Graham, was there.
Parsons Graham? The rich guy?
Yeah, she advises him on his dreams or something.
I'm gonna go home now.
I'll keep my eye on him.
Interesting guy, your friend.
Oh?
He told me he was cursed right before he put 2,000 volts through himself.
You were on business for a while. What's the story on Parsons Graham?
Parsons Graham, why?
Just wondering.
He's one of the last of the old-time tycoons. His company, Hudson Resources, controls billions in assets.
What if he was seeing a psychic?
You mean for investing? What do you know? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Harris Graham is a VP at Hudson. Parsons is his uncle. Family business. Talk to him. Whatever you've got, I want to know more.
Okay.
In fact, I can tell you where he is right now. We both belong to Bayport Health Club, and he runs every lunch hour.
We don't see much of Kate anymore. I guess keep her pretty busy.
We try.
You run, Frank?
If I'm chased.
Listen, I'm doing kind of a backgrounder on Hudson's Resources. Kate said you might talk to me.
I wondered how long it would take. This is about the Quebec deal, isn't it?
Excuse me?
Hudson Resources employs 2,167 people, Frank. That's over 2,000 families. 10,000 people who depend on us for their livelihood.
I understand that.
Yeah, well, for the record, the board of directors stands behind their CEO. If Parsons Graham wants to buy 200 hectares of bush in northern Quebec, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Was Parsons advised by anyone concerning the Quebec deal?
You tell Kate I'm a little disappointed, okay?
Did you order a pizza?
Special delivery.
It's from Hudson Resources. Look at this. Kara Bergman was paid 150 G's last year as an advisor to the CEO, Parsons Graham.
I hate it when they don't send a card. You never know who to thank.
Ask a psychic.
Paging Dr. Kushner to dermatology. Dr. Kushner to dermatology. What's wrong with him?
They didn't say, but I gather it's worse than the spaghetti incident.
Who the hell are you?
I'm sorry, we must... We're looking for Chet Morton.
Get them out of here.
What have you done with him?
We don't know what's wrong with him.
We have to see him. We have to. He looks terrible.
He got himself down here. Then he collapsed on the ER floor.
It looks like he's turning blue.
Oh. Thanks.
And you have no idea what's wrong with him?
According to all our tests, nothing. He just seems to be swelling internally. There's no discernible cause.
Is it possible it's psychosomatic?
Now, that's very possible.
I think I know what to do. But I'm gonna have to bring someone else in here.
Is that okay?
You can bring in the cast of South Pacific for all I care. If he dies, it makes our whole year end look very bad.
Excuse me.
Just a minute. I'm doing a read on this building for my clients. They're thinking of buying it.
We're in a bit of a...
You have to help our friend. He's in the hospital. It's serious.
You wrote the article on Parsons.
He must be psychic. Look, all I did was report the truth.
His visits to me are one of the few pleasures in his life.
If he's playing with hundreds of millions of dollars of other people's money, those people have a right to know.
I suggest you check the stock market. His clients aren't doing too badly.
What about Quebec?
Well, no one's perfect. How do you know Parsons paid me $150,000 last year?
Someone sent me documents anonymously.
Well, then you don't need a psychic to tell you someone's using you.
For what?
Who has the most to gain?
Will you help Chet?
I'll make you a deal. You help my friend, and I'll help yours. Chet, this is Kara Bergman. I've come to inform you that the curse has been lifted. It's null and void, inoperative, without prejudice.
Your approach is a little... dry.
You sound like you're doing his taxes. What Chet needs is ritual.
Chet. Bushnoyad Kardima Vardisha Nagashogi.
What was that?
I don't know. I got it off a Romanian menu.
Merry Christmas. Can I open my presents now?
Miss Bergman, if you have a minute, could you come down the hall and look at someone?
Sure. If you think it'll make a difference.
Please. We've done exhaustive blood work, an MRI, and nothing shows.
Save me.
Well, now you have to return the favor. The first time you went to see Kara, it was because someone asked you to, wasn't it?
I don't want to talk about that now.
It was Harris Grant, right?
We're fraternity brothers.
You weren't in a fraternity, Chet. They turned you down, remember?
Harris was one of the guys who voted for me, though. Look, he just said that he was worried about his uncle seeing this quack.
He asked me to look into it because I work investigating fraud for the prosecutor's department. And he knew I'd keep it quiet. He said he'd put me up for his tennis club. Guys? Guys, where are you going? Hey, guys.
I just had a call from Parsons. They're calling an emergency board meeting this afternoon.
Let me guess who called the meeting.
Part 2 of his plan. First plant the story that Parsons is incompetent, then have him removed.
What time's that meeting?
He just went in.
Now, I understand that as we get older, as our loved ones pass on, we turn for solace to wherever we can. I'm not condemning Uncle Parsons' belief in energy and vibrations. God knows I've tried to keep it a secret for as long as I could. I'm simply saying that even the appearance of such could cost us millions. Already our stock has dropped 6 points since the publication of this article. And regretfully, we must act now to stop the hemorrhaging. Uncle, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to step down.
I see. And who do you propose to replace me? You?
On an interim basis,
Yes? Send her in. Gentlemen, allow me to introduce Miss Kara Bergman.
And her 2 lovely assistants.
This is highly irregular.
No, it's all right. I think it's time we all met this mystery miracle worker.
Gentlemen, since my wife passed away, I have been dead myself. A shell, a machine dedicated relentlessly to making money, but cut off from life. Miss Bergman's instruction and treatments have helped me find my life again, for which I am extremely grateful. And for which I have paid her $150,000. A lot of money? Oh, surely not much more than your bar bill last year, Rodney. Or Winston, the cost of keeping your little friend in that condo on the harbor. Or Harris.
Now, just a minute. The issue here is not what we do with our private lives. Hell, you know me, I'm open-minded. But this thing has gone public now.
Yeah, and we all know how it went public, don't we?
What do you mean?
Well, Harris wanted your job, but he didn't dare to campaign for it openly. So he asked his friend Chet Morton to investigate quietly, knowing full well that Chet would screw up, and one way or another, the whole thing would become public, and he wouldn't be implicated.
That's ridiculous. You got that tip from an anonymous source. You said so in your article.
That's right. But what you didn't count on was Chet being so fiercely loyal to you. When you realized that the information wouldn't come out via Chet, you were forced to go another way. The way of the leak. What?
Is this true, Harris?
Yes, it's true, all right? I did it, so what? He's an old man. I can make us all rich.
We are all rich.
You dinosaurs. Can't you see you're already lost? There's panic selling out there. You'll all be on the street by the end of the week.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Northern Quebec. They struck platinum.
It was all in your head. She only had power over you because you let her have power over you, right?
Right, absolutely.
There's no such thing as a curse, right?
Right, absolutely. I feel silly even thinking that way now.
What's that?
It's a confidence potion.
You went back to her.
Kara, are you kidding? I can't afford her. Found this very economical gypsy. It's from the root of a plant that only grows in Tibet.
Chet, nothing grows in Tibet.
Except mountains.
Yes, sir. I'm feeling good.